Revelio.
Let's see it sneaking about. We'll see.
Good freak.
Alright, now I should be able to do this. Alright, let's go up. You good? No?
Revelio.
Right, I think...
I think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
We're not leaving.
Revelio.
Are we going to come back this way?
Aloha Mora.
Good thing I can unlock this door. Alright,
Revelio.
yeah, there's a chest. Which mannequins? Great. Is this not like just a way, like another way to explore, or is this a way we're going to be going?
Revelio.
Oh, it looks like it drops us back down in the area we were in before, so we might be coming back this way. Alright, let's go back in the elevator, or the lift. Oh, I need teleports. Come on, Amit. We gotta find the plans.
Revelio.
This must be it right here. What are they building?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Well, I mean, that's not really anything new. Like, they've got that sort of stuff right now. They've got big mining machines right now anyway. Is that bigger?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Okay, I mean, them mining isn't anything new.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
What are they mining, though? Like, the goblins building a mining machine isn't anything new. Like, they've got that sort of stuff now.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
What's to talk about?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Yep, bye. And it wasn't even that bad. You're being just dramatic.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead, she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Well, that was an interesting turn of events, I guess. He's the one that Miriam was working with. And that Ranrock is looking for this repository to get more powerful and then start a war with witch kind or wizard kind. Very interesting. There's only one thing to do. Let's meet Sebastian. Where is he? Okay, is this him? Yeah. Fast travel there. So, Miriam was working with him at Rookwood Castle. Or Castle. And then and then when she died, he reckons it was Ranrock that killed her. Which is probably what happened.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Yeah.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Alright, let's go.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Alright, go invisible.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Wait a moment.
Kill him!
Quiet as a...
What? Kill him! Come here. Alright, get this guy. Nothing to it. Oh, these goblins are weak. They're not powerful. They're only powerful because you let them be powerful and act like as if they are powerful.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Yes.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Yeah, I'm not... Well, I mean...
How nice of you to
Fuck them.
stop.
Kill them all.
Get away! I will make you. You
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Yeah, sure it was. Right, into the cave, the mine. Overlook mine. Get in there and kill some goblins. Actually, let's do that one. And that one.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Alright.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Jump. Alright, made it. And then jump back. Easy.
Revelio.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on? Fight for me. Can I not make that goblin kill himself like Sebastian did?
Revelio.
How dare you use
Alright. Shut up.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
We better kill them all then. Go on, move.
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
I wouldn't really call that a ledge, unless you mean this one. There you go, easy.
Revelio.
Alright, come on.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Yeah, exactly. Right, and back over. Another slide.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
What's the point in that? It's quicker to slide down.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, let's get this chest real quick.
That bridge has seen better days.
Well, I wouldn't really call it a bridge. Just let me work my magic on it and then it'll be a bridge.
Revelio.
Oh, little spiders. This is a big ass cave. Alright, let's fix this bridge.
Repair it.
There you go, good as new. Alright, and back to that.
Revelio.
Well, looks like this goblin's dead. Any more? There's gotta be more. No?
Revelio.
Well, looks like these goblins got killed by these spiders. See, if these goblins can't even deal with spiders, how are they going to start a rebellion or a war at that? Just send spiders on them.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all declared war.
Hmm.
Lumos.
I can hear talking.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Yeah, light it up. Oh, nice big chest.
Revelio.
An unidentified item. Don't touch me.
Lumos. Revelio.
Must be more goblins up ahead.
Revelio.
Goblins and spiders. Give me that spider fang.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome
Exactly.
distraction at that.
A distraction
We
nonetheless,
have another
though.
fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Ain't nothing we can't deal with. Alright. Come to me. Alright, go on, get it, goblin. That one and that one. Wait.
We're not finished yet.
And disarm him. And then kill him with his own weapon. There we go. Fight from this spider. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Kill the other spiders. Oh, I've been poisoned. Put one of those down. Oh, there you go. Now he's against us again. Come on, just stick your head in the ground. Hang on, what if I lift her up? That doesn't work. Just bury yourself in the ground. Dumbass spider.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Sure we don't. Yeah, I got that one.
Revelio.
Alright, back to this one. Then I need to go back to this one. Alright, where am I putting this? Probably right here.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, what does that do?
Rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalist is letting you to look for it.
Well, I mean, it's right there. Like, it's not something you need to look for when it's in plain sight. How can you not see that?
Wasn't expecting that.
I was. My gear slots are full.
Revelio.
Looks like I've got some stuff to sell to Penny when I get out of here. Interesting. Isidore's journal entry 3 of 7. Have I read the first and second one? The world floated back to me as if I'm in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow. Yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain. The Black Death.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
You're telling me. Oh, what's this? Check on Sebastian.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Well, I've already seen it. It's over here. We got a way back. Easy enough.
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Oh yes, I forgot about this. What happens when we get all the pieces though?
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Of course we are.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Because I'm the fucking ignorant one. You're not listening, you dickhead.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
No, you don't. You're a dickhead. You're an actual dickhead. How are you gonna call me ignorant when I'm saying to you not all goblins are the same and you're saying they are, and you're calling me ignorant? Jesus.
I hope Professor...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Yeah, thanks for interrupting what I was saying then. Sebastian's a right dumbass. What is he talking about?
Welcome back.
I am back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, The next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Now I just have to wait.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Where is Professor Fig? Because he's usually here when I'm talking to one of these lot. But he's off in his office apparently. What's that? Okay, hang on, let me... What's this? Hufflepuff. Well, let's go see Fig first. See what he's doing.
I doubt Scribner would stand for that.
But if I said it was for...
Okay, this should be his office here. Okay, we have to wait. He's not here.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Alright.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Alright. Any more? Doesn't look like it.
I hope I... Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Well, this is weird. Are people, like, are the students going to react to me when they see me?
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Playing the part very well, it seems like.
I mean, out of my way, children.
Out of my way, children.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Let's talk with him.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah, that's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
That's funny, messing with him.
Oh, there's one for my diary.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. They got the Christmas tree up. It's getting close to Christmas.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Oh, another student. No, come here.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
This is hilarious. I'm messing with all these people.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word?
What's going on?
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
This is funny, making people hate him more.
Deserve him as a headmaster.
I know.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Move aside. Where is Scrope? What? Oh, the Great Hall. Okay.
My siblings and I.
Okay, it should be this way.
I hope it's not about anything I.
What are you doing?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Seems like...
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Nah, nothing's wrong with the headmaster. Nothing at all.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Oh.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Out of my way.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
No, you will not.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Look at all the Christmas decorations. And it's snow.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem. Attention, students.
Oh.
I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever.
Hey, look at all the flags. Nice. Just to top it off.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Yeah, nice, just burp as he goes.
Potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Shit. Need to hide. No one's up here, right? Oh.
Made it just in time.
Yeah, hide.
It's wearing off.
Okay, interact.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
That was hilarious. That whole mission was a joke. Right. Okay, no, meet Poppy. Let's go see what Poppy's doing. The Forbidden Forest. Let's see about these poachers or whatever she's on about. Where are you? Go this way.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Who will?
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Those other centaurs were, like, stupid. How were they, like, about to kill us? 2 students. Does it really look like we're out here hunting down, like, things like them and killing them? No. They're just stupid and think we're all the same. Okay, now let's speak to Natty. Fast travel here, and then I can fly my way to her. Right. Let's get Nightwing. Not Nightwing. That's Batman. What? Highwing.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Faster, Highwing! Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Alright, here she is, up here. And land!
Slow down now.
Alright, get off.
There we go.
Now we have to wait.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I most certainly am. Let's do it.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Right, I'll see you in a bit then. Let's go talk to these people. Find out what we can learn. Hopefully they'll be forthcoming with any information that will help us against Rookwood and Harlow. Alright, they're upstairs.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Yeah, she's in the private room. Oh no, she's up.
Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Well, firstly, I gotta do what I can. She says not to do anything to get myself hurt, but it's like I put myself in harm's way multiple times, so it's no bother doing anything now.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
That's what we're doing.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.